What was the inspiration for returning to a more classic style of Assassin's Creed game?
It was something we wanted to do, as devs do, and also because we wanted to work with the character of Basim. Slowly, as you may know, Basim is from Samarra in Middle East, and we wanted to explore the city of Baghdad. So the city of Baghdad in a more, a smaller city. So the opportunity to go back to parkour, really parkour in verticality and everything, and the stealth and the assassination, which are, our three big pillars, came, logically just after.
So you've got mechanics like crowd blending, which is back, some of the parkour systems, like you say. How are those systems expanded into in the modern version of the classic Assassin's Creed?
We mixed some of the things that we loved from the first Aces and added some stuff like new opportunities, for example, to perform some stealth missions, new ways of distracting the guards, for example. Did you see the demo before? Yes, okay. So you saw the marksman, which is also a new ingredient, that the marksman shooting the eagle, trying to shoot the eagle. Of course, the eagle never dies, but it's distracting the eagle. So we added a couple of new ingredients in there, also because we wanted to add more opportunities to the player and more challenge also in terms of stealth. And, we wanted the player to be able to redo the missions different ways and to try some other stuff and everything.
So I noticed briefly yesterday during the demo, there was like a 3-pronged skill tree system.
Yes.
Could you tell me about what are the categories and what sort of types of playstyle they use?
Yes, one of them is, and the one that you saw, is chain assassination. You have abilities that are more focused on stealth, for example. You have 3 big skills, so cycle skills, I would say, and it serves the 3 pillars, so the stealthy assassination and the parkour too. You have some abilities for your eagle, for example, too. But the chain assassination is one of the most, iconic ones, I would say. It works very well. And it's, performing an assassination and then the other were very, very quickly. It's not the assassin focus. The assassin focus is a new ability that, is very core to Mirage. You saw it also on the demo. The assassin's focus is, Basim is so quick and agile that he can actually perform this very fast assassination.
What was it like? How challenging was it to take a character that we'd sort of a slice of his life and then sort of flesh that out fully into a younger version? What was that like?
I liked the character in Valhalla as he was, but the character in Mirage is very different. It's a really, I would say, new character in terms of its origin story. But it's a very complex character, and you may have seen that in the trailer. So how did it become slowly the one that you see in Valhalla it was something, exciting to do in terms of writing and characterization and everything. So it was challenging, but I loved the process and experience.
Was it only while working on Valhalla that you saw something in Basim that could be explored? Or was there the potential of a version that you always wanted to go back to the classic style and potentially with a new protagonist? Which came first, I guess, I'm asked?
Baghdad in particular was attractive, really. I don't remember if it came before Basim, I don't think so. But the city of Baghdad, as we did some first researches and tried to dig some information about the city, it became like a logical thing to do, exploring the city and using the story there, the historical setting and everything, because it's so not well known, Baghdad 9th century, that it was, we had to do it. At some point it was like, okay, that's no-brainer, we have to do it.
Yeah.
So I think Baghdad came first.
So I guess Assassin's Creed Valhalla, the lead developer was a different Ubisoft team, was it?
Yes.
Essentially? So they kind of working with them slightly.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course. We all work together. It's a big, a big company for sure. But we all know each other when we talk about, franchise like Assassin's Creed. So of course, I had discussions with Darby, like David. Of course, we know each other, and it's also important for the community and for us, in terms of storytelling and in terms of gameplay too, to make sure that we connect things, the right way. It's a responsibility. We take that seriously, so we try as much as possible in this giant lore that we have to connect the dots, but also create new things that, will be explored later, maybe, or, we try to connect the dots.
In Assassin's Creed Mirage, what new perspective are you lending to the Assassins versus Templar conflicts that we maybe haven't seen before?
So as you saw, we have this new system that's not a system, but the investigation board which replaces the quest menu. It gives you a way to track the members of the order that you're gonna hunt and kill, obviously, eliminate. So with the conflict, the rebellion that happened in Baghdad at that point is what we found would be a great ground to build the Order of the Ancients versus the Hidden Ones conflict upon. So we worked on that, and as you know, it's a transition. At that point, the Hidden Ones are slowly becoming the Assassins, and the Order of the Ancients is slowly becoming the Templars. We don't explore this transition specifically in Mirage, but we're exposing some changes inside the two different groups, and how it will slowly become something else in the future.